Hello, kings and queens. This is Queen Shawanda, and I am doing an update on my 5-day first retwist that I did on my own since I started my lock journey. I am actually 4 days away from beginning my lock journey, 5 months. But I did my very own first retwist a week ago. So I am very, very pleased with my retwist. But I want to talk a little bit about what I did to my hair versus when I was going to my beautician, which did an amazing job starting off my locks. I'm not gonna lie. I knew her. It is very, very important that you know who is messing with your hair. Somebody that you can trust, somebody that's going to listen to your concerns, and that is pretty much going to do what you request them to do with your hair because you know your hair better than anyone if you know your hair. But I'm still learning because after being natural free for 5 years, I started my lock journey. Like I said, 4 days from now will be 5 months. So this is a whole different ball game for as the products that I need to use in my hair. Because what I do know is whatever you put in your locks, it stays in your locks because the hair is matted together. It's not like you can wash it, condition it, and comb it out when you are natural free or when you have a relaxer. You cannot do that with locks because you cannot comb locks. So therefore, whatever you put in your locks, stay in your locks. You may not see it in the beginning, but over time, the buildup will start. Even with oil, oil is a buildup. It attracts dust. It attracts dirt. But with locks, I am very, very particular about what I put in my hair, and I've always been particular about what I put in my hair. When I was natural free, coconut oil and shea butter was my best friend. But because I have locks now and my hair is actually matting, coconut oil and shea butter is not good for my hair. This is my lock journey. Excuse me. By no means I'm here to disrespect anyone. Your lock journey, excuse me, is your lock journey. I love watching the videos. I love hearing all the queens and kings talk about they do's, they don'ts, they likes. I love it all because all of us is on our own personal journey because no two people hair is alike. No matter what you do or how you do it, no two locks in your hair is alike if you have different grades of hair. And 9 times out of 10, we have 2 to 3 different patterns of hair textures on our head that is growing out our scalp because I know myself I have 4 to 5 different patterns, but that's a different video. I talked about that in one of my videos. But anyway, to wash my hair, I use the Dr. Burns Peppermint shampoo. I love this shampoo. This shampoo goes a long, long ways. It has to be diluted. I experimented with it 3 weeks ago when I did my very first wash for my hair. And I was pleased with it. My hair was clean. I seen everything come out. But this time when I washed my hair, the water wasn't that milky looking, like milk with oil sitting on top of water. It did not look like that because I did not have any shea butter in my hair. So I know that was from the shea butter. I only use 1 tablespoon to 1 cup of water because it has to be diluted. It is so potent, so a little will go a long, long way. I like the shampoo. I've heard other people talk about the shampoo and they seen coconut they said it was the coconut oil once they went out and it got cold and the coconut oil was they seen coconut oil and I don't know, but there's coconut oil that is in a liquid form as well as in a solid form, and I don't think they have a solid form of coconut oil in here, because if so, when it is in a cold place in your home, then it will turn solid. You'll see the coconut oil in here. So, I mean, that's just my personal opinion, to each his own, but that's just my personal opinion. And but I like this shampoo. And I was using the black Jamaican lime and mango castor oil when I was natural. That was another one of my staple oils. But with me being on my lock journey and the additive that is in the Jamaican castor oil, I don't want it in my hair because I cannot wash it and condition it and comb it out like I was with a natural free. So therefore, I found this castor oil here at my Whole Foods store. It is absolutely nothing in it. When I tell you nothing, it's actually vegan. I don't know if you can see this here because I'm new to all this here, so I'm doing my best, y'all. But it is actually vegan, and if you turn it around and you look at the ingredients on it, it is nothing in here except for castor oil seeds. That is it. It is cold pressed castor oil, and this is what I use to retwist my hair, and this is all I use to retwist my hair was this castor oil. I didn't use no other kind of oil except for this castor oil right here. Okay, then after I twist my hair, I took my rose water. This is pure rose water. This is absolutely nothing in it but rose petals. If you turn it around, you look at the ingredients. I don't know if you can see it, but it has no glycerin, absolutely nothing in it. It is in its purest form, because they have another one exactly like this, same line, but they have the glycerin or whatever you call that stuff in it. But I don't have that one. I have the pure rose water. But it is very, very potent. So you have to be careful with it. And not only that, it can be very, very expensive. So what I did was put some of this rose water in my spray bottle. And I think I would say I used maybe 1/3 of the rose water. And the rest was my bottled water that I diluted it with, because I didn't want that rosy smell, because like I said, the smell is very potent because it is nothing but rose petals. But I didn't want that rosy smell, so that's why I diluted it so much, because I'm familiar with rose water, but my hair don't necessarily need rose water. Bottled water will do just fine for me. I'm satisfied with that. That's what I did when I was natural. Like I said, rose water can become very, very expensive. But I diluted it like that because I wanted to add my pure peppermint oil to it. And this is in a glass bottle. Any oil that is pure, it is going to be in a glass bottle. This is the best way to preserve it. I see some oils that come in plastic bottles, but it's really, if it really depends on how it was processed and was it cold pressed. But a good oil, this is how you can tell a good oil. It is going to be in a glass bottle to preserve it. You may pay a little bit more for it, and it is all pure. This is nothing but peppermint oil. Anyone who is familiar with peppermint oil know how potent peppermint oil can be. And with that being said, I wanted to put just a couple of drops up in there for that smell and what it does for the scalp as well. So I didn't want that rosy smell. I wanted the peppermint oil, and that's why I diluted it the way I did. But with that being said, that is what I use to do my retwist. Oh, I'm sorry. I did use, this is my extra virgin olive oil. It is cold pressed as well. Look at this bottle. Look at this. Look at this. Because you don't need a lot of this. The pure it is, no additives, nothing but olive C's, and this is where my vitamin E come from. You can buy pure vitamin E, but you're gonna pay for it. The website that I use, as I stated in one of my videos, they do carry a vitamin E, but it does have one ingredient added to it, and that ingredient means synthetic, and it is expensive for me. I don't need it because this is pure as it get, because olives have vitamin E in it. So this is where I get my vitamin E from. And I put a teaspoon of this into my small water bottle. And in my big water bottle, I put 1 tablespoon, and the rest bottled water. And this is what I mix my hair with in the morning, every morning, and every night, an hour before I go to bed, to give my hair time to dry before I cover it up. I cover my hair up every night. I never lay around my home without my hair being covered, even when I was natural free. I did not go to bed without my hair being covered. With that being said, now, let me show y'all what my retwists look like 5 days later, and I am very, very satisfied. My locks I call them locks. I hear people say baby locks or whatever, but I started off with the 2-string twist, and this is my retwist, and this is 5 days old. I kid you not. And they look at it. It's still pretty nice and neat. I only spritz my hair in the morning. It is budding. Look at my buds. You see my buttons? These are my buds. It is doing an amazing job. I am satisfied with it, but this is what it looked like 5 days later. They're still neat. I have new growth because I can see the new growth. See right here? But they still very neat to my head, to where, see this one, you can see it right here, but still it's very neat to say it's 5 days old. So my locks is maturing. I don't know what this stage is called. I don't care what this stage is called. All I know is doing what it's supposed to do. And this is what it looked like. And I'm very satisfied. Like I said, it's my retwist is 5 days old, and it still look pretty neat compared to when I got it retwisted the very first time and twice after by my beautician. And look at baby, y'all. Baby is doing very, very well. Look at her. She had enough new growth to get her a little thicker, but look at her. There she is. Let me pull her out of here. There she is. Look at her. She's finding her way, and she's doing an amazing job. See right there? But it's a week old, so it's doing very, very good. Let me see if I could turn around and show y'all the back and what the back look like. But I'm very pleased. I see a lot of budding. My ends is curling up very, very well. I still have these straggly strings, but they gonna find their way. I'm not gonna touch them. I'm not gonna cut them. I'm gonna just let them find their way, because it's not that many. But this is what my hair looked like after being retwisted, doing my own retwist for the very first time. My locks has gotten thicker. As they gotten older, my gray is coming out. I am embracing it all. I have no plans on coloring my hair until my locks is at least a year old or mature all the way to the ends. And that's way down the road if I choose to color it then, because I don't think I want to color it. I'm at a time and a point in my life that I'm just loving everything that God has truly blessed me with. So I'm going to turn around and let y'all see the back. I hope y'all be able to see it, because I'm new to this. And I ask y'all to be patient with me, because I'm going to get better, y'all. I'm going to get better, but I'm really, really excited. I mean, just look at it. Look at it. I don't want to pull it. I don't really pull it or stretch it or anything like that. But this is me. This is all of me, and I have some serious hair on my head. But in the shrinkage, I don't mind the shrinkage because that's not important to me. What's important to me is that my hair is healthy, and that's what's important to me because that too shall come with time and in patience. So I'm looking at the big picture, y'all, and I'm looking at 2 years from now what my locks gonna look like and how I am gonna look like a butterfly, especially when the wind is blowing. But let me show y'all the back of my hair. This is the size. Okay, let me turn around in this chair because, like I said, I hope y'all can see it. But this is the back of it. Let me see. I hope y'all can see it. I don't know, but I sure hope y'all can see it. But this is what it looked like. And it's 5 days old. And I'm not saying it's not as fuzzy as it normally be. So I'm talking about at the roots of it to say it's 5 days old. But since I've been spritzing it, I've just been patting it. I haven't really been putting my fingers in it and doing all this here like I was doing either. So that probably helped because I'm not roughing it, not really roughing it up, but I am shaking it up when I'm doing this here with my hands. So I haven't been doing that. I've just been spraying it and patting it. So this is the other side. I hope y'all can see it because I don't know and I'm new to this, but I am loving it. I am so loving it. I mean, 5 minutes and I am gone. Oh, but I'm loving it, y'all. So, what I do before I go to bed, because I'm going to be going to bed within the next hour, I'm going to spritz my hair lightly and let it air dry for that hour. And then I'm going to cover it up with my satin, it's not a bonnet. I've been using it for years. Let me see if I can find it. Where I put it at? It may be upstairs because I just got out the shower not too long ago. But I'm gonna spritz it, and this is bottled water and 1 teaspoon of olive oil. That is in a couple of drops of peppermint oil. That is all that's in here. See my little bottle? So this is what I spritz my hair with. And I make sure I catch my ends because our ends is the oldest part of our hair, and our hair tell a story because that is where our journey began. So with that being said, that's it. And then I take and I just pat it like that. And make sure I catch my ends. Because that is the most driest part, because that is the beginning of our journey. And that's it. So by me not doing this anymore, I think that helps keep my roots better tamed as well, and tying my hair up because they look like they are in uniform. When I take my scarf off in the morning, my hair actually, all I have to do is just, look, let me take my earrings off because I want to show y'all this shake. And I so love this shake in my hair. Look, check this out. My hair smells amazing. It's light. It's fluffy. Look at that. Look at that. And it's a week old. And I'm loving it. I don't see no parts no more. I didn't like seeing my scalp. I really didn't. So I'm glad my locks done thicken up because I like that big look. I like that wild look. I like that freedom look to just do what you want. I don't try to stretch them. I don't pull them. I don't wear any styles. Never did. Even when I was natural free, when I would do my hair, I would do it in 2 twists, and I would probably just roll each side and stuff. But I didn't really pull it back and all that kind of stuff. Like talking about it, maybe I probably did 7 or 8 different styles the whole 5 years plus that I was natural free. But look at that. I mean, it is so soft. I'm gonna turn around and do it from the back. See if y'all can see it. Look. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, God, my hair feels so good. My hair feels so light. It really do, but you know what? It is light. My locks they are light, but I tell you what, I can definitely feel a difference in the weight of my hair when I dampen, and that it has gotten thicker over the time since I began my journey. But yeah, I'm embracing it all. I'm loving it all, and in a few days I'll be 5 months. So I will do my 5 month um, update, and I'm being patient. Look at this, y'all. Look at some of my buds. That's a bud right there. Look at that. I still see the 2-string twist pattern, but I feel a density in my hair. I can feel it all the way to there because that's where it's locked at, all the way to right here, where that bud stopped right there. And I can definitely feel a difference in it. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Look at that. See? And it's the ends. That's where it started at. That's where my curl at. But I like it because it adds character to my locks. So I hope they never go away. I mean, I really do. But I see some bows on the ones in the back, which my hair is more coarse back here and it's shorter back here. But you see how much tighter? Look at that. There's back there. But that's because I have all these different grays, and this is more loose and curly here at the top. And this here one, where is that? Where's she at? Because she does whatever she feel like doing. Where's she at? I just had her. Where's she at? Let me see if I can find her. Where's she at? Here she is. Here she is. Look at this one. Look at that. I don't even know. I know that's a big bud right there. You see, that's a big bud. This is straight. This is what I was talking about, the different textures in my hair. So this is what I meant by just come out waving straight. So this is what this one looked like. And this is the bud. And here's another bud right here. But this is it. But this is all matted all the way to here. It's matted together. All that is matted together. But this is the one that just does whatever.